Hello, everyone out there in Eagles Talent land. My name is Sheldon Sunick, and today I'm here with Terry Jones. Terry Jones is the founder of Travelocity. So, with that, tell me the story about Travelocity. How did you get involved? How did it begin?
Well, I was Chief Information Officer at American Airlines.
Uh-huh.
One of our divisions was the Sabre division that automated travel agents. So we put all the computers in travel agents around the world. And we had a little online experiment that was going on AOL and CompuServe. And I looked at that and I said, that's going to be big.
Uh-huh.
And I said, guys, can I run that? And they said, but you're CIO. I said, no, I think that'll be big.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing I did was put it on the internet. And a lot of hard work, but I was CEO there for 6 years. We took it public for $1.2 billion. It was a great ride.
At what point did you realize that this is going to work? Because I imagine at the beginning there's probably a little bit of hesitation.
Well, it was, and it was hesitation in people coming even into our department because they wasn't on the fast track. This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I knew enough about technology and things were starting to explode. But, you know, Wall Street didn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
When we went public, we played in empty rooms. They thought e-toys was going to work and all these other things. And travel is now the largest part of online commerce. It's larger than the next three categories combined. So they bet wrong and I bet right. It's better to be lucky than to be good. And I was lucky and good.
We're on an elevator, okay? And the elevator's going down. We hit the button, and you have 1 minute to tell me everything, the most important things before I get off the elevator that I should know before I get off on the floor and start my work for the day. Because I'm a leader of a company, and I better have a couple important things in mind. What would you leave me with?
I say that as a leader, your wake is larger than you imagine. What you say and do really affects your company. So do you support and amplify and endorse, or do you disagree, minimize, and play devil's advocate? If you want to change, you better have a culture of and instead of a culture of but. Because we're talking about a new idea, we're going around the room, and everybody says, and somebody says, well, I'm not sure. Let's play devil's advocate. And the idea is gone. So
that can be a real word killer. But,
it is. It's a killer of ideas.
Idea killers.
And so you really have to think about that. And then, I'd also say, think about failure, analyze results, and kill projects, not people. If people think that if they're in a bad project, they'll never get promoted, then there'll never be any bad projects. There won't be any projects. There'll just be everybody be playing it safe. Everybody's hitting singles. Nobody's hitting home runs. And that isn't how you win a season, right? And look, in the Olympics, you get one chance, right? In baseball, you're awesome if you fail 70% of the time. So, pardon me. You get a lot of chances.
Right.
So you've got to have a lot of at-bats and understand you're going to strike out sometimes.
Right.
But, occasionally swing for the fences. Take risk. That's my advice.
So I have a question. Thinking about today's leaders, some may feel they don't really have maybe the know-how, the resources to innovate, to maybe take that risk. What advice do you have for them? Because there are probably a lot of leaders out there who think, gosh, I really want to be innovative.
Right.
And what are maybe some beginning steps?
I have speeches on both innovation and disruption. And the thing I see in corporations is they don't take any risk.
Right.
You don't have to take huge risk to be innovative. Look, Travelocity only changed one thing. We were a registered travel agent. We had people writing tickets, but we were online. Kayak, another company. I was chairman there for 8 years. We sold it for $1.8 billion. All that did was offer choice. You don't have to change the world to cause disruption.
Right.
You can just change one or two things, and you've just got to build a culture of experimentation. Edison said, I never failed, I just found 1,000 things that didn't work, right? You've got to try, and you're going to fail. But a lot of companies just never fail.
Right.
The CEO of Panera Bread says, our discovery muscle is pretty weak, and our delivery muscle is pretty strong. And you've got to work out both muscles. So you've got to have a culture where it's okay to experiment, and you'll accept occasional failure. Because, look, how do startups work?
Right.
80% of them fail.
Right.
Right? But they're out experimenting all the time. And so I'd encourage people, to become innovative, start experimenting, start looking at things and focus on the customer. What does the customer want?
Right.
If you focus on the customer, it works. I mean, look at Tesla. Remember the last great Tesla ad you saw on TV?
No.
You never have.
Yeah.
They never had an ad.
Yeah.
They don't have to because their user experience is so good, it's all word of mouth.
Right.
You never saw an Uber ad till this year. You never saw an Airbnb ad.
Yeah.
It's all word of mouth. If your product's good enough, if you're focused enough on the customer, you don't have to advertise. The customers will talk about your product. They tell all their friends. That's the kind of product you want. My point is that, look, disruption and innovation are two sides of the same coin.
Right.
You only call it a disruption because you didn't do it. If you did it, it would be an innovation. But you didn't, so it's a disruption. So get out and innovate. You think about it, it's the connectedness of the world that's changing how fast we're being disrupted. So the Telegraph took 75 years to reach 100 million users. Pokemon Go took 15 days. Right? So it's happening.
They did something wrong with the Telegraph, I'm telling you.
Well, it's a little hard. You got to string the wires, you know?
Oh,
It's
that's
just,
what it was.
It's just the old world, and now we're all connected, so it happens overnight, and you can rise or fall, you know, on a tweet. So you've got to open yourself to saying, I'm not going to be perfect. The question to ask yourself is, would my company approve the idea that founded my company? And if not, why not? Because whoever founded your company was a risk taker.
Right.
You know, they probably had a few bucks and
Let's
tried
do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. And you go like, I wouldn't do that. We have to have a committee meeting. Let's discuss that.
Right.
What's the CFO say?
Right.
Can't do that.
Right. Terry, I really appreciate you
Hey,
just stopping
you.
by. Thank you.
Great to see you guys.
And to learn more about Terry Jones, you can connect with us, Eagles Talent. Come on our website, look at his speaker profile page, and connect with us. We're here in the office, ready. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.